Hello everybody, this is Kysen here, and welcome back to another episode here on our FTB Continuum series. So one of the first things I wanted to do today, you may remember in the last episode I was talking about these backpacks that I made up, and they're great, but they are specific, so you can only put like digging stuff in here and mining stuff in here. So I've been having a look at some other things, and basically what I found was this iron backpack, and it's not too bad to make. So what we need is a normal backpack and some iron and a chest. So a normal backpack requires hardened leather, a bit of wool, and a chest. So the only difficult thing about this really is the hardened leather. And it's not really difficult, but it's just this pressed wax stuff we don't have. And what we need for that is honeycombs in a presser. So we do have a presser, which is over by, sort of behind this thing, over by our fridge in that direction. But what we're going to need is some apiaries so that we can get some bees going on. So we're actually going to start on bees today. And I was having a look at this just before, the apiary. Which is, so there's two actually, there's this one here from forestry, and there's this one here from Pam. So we're going to make this one from Pam's up for a second. So we've got three of those to make up, and what I did, I actually came over here earlier, I made a little place to put them. So I think having the backpack is going to be really useful because my inventory just gets clogged all the time, and for anyone who plays modded, I think you could agree that that is generally an issue that you suffer with. So there's our apiaries, and let's see, I've got some bees up here. 1, 2, 3, okay. So if we chuck these bees in like this, eventually they will produce honeycomb, and it will be in here. So we can collect that in a moment and get on with our backpack. So we'll let them do their thing. And I don't actually know how long this takes. I think it's just, probably a random amount of time, right? And then eventually you'll get some. But our queen bee is in there, and so that basically should happen. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do is, if we look at the quests, the next one that we want to do is this one, which I was looking at before, so it's this one here. And this is basically creating an empowerer. So it says here, the empowerer is a multi-block machine that uses RF to combine 5 items into one. The empowerer itself should be placed, blah, 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 blah. So I'll show you what I've done there, because I was planning this off camera just before. It's turning night time. I really should plan this better and sleep, and then start the recording, but oh well. Let's just quickly have a little sleep. Well, not a little sleep. I think every sleep on Minecraft lasts the exact same time. Actually, that's not true, is it? Because you go to bed like when it's nearly morning, and yeah, anyway. So, okay, this is how we're going to lay the empower out. So basically, you have the empower in the middle, and then the 4 display stands go around the outside like that. The butterfly is optional. So what I think I'll do is, oh, actually, that reminds me, I didn't show you guys this yet, but I set this up last episode, or off camera. So we've got our sawmill here now. This is our input chest, which I actually need to add to that bit too. But yeah, so input in here, and then here's our output. And you see we're getting quite a lot of wood already, getting a lot of sawdust as well. And of course, with this one, you get the 4 planks per wood, so that's brilliant. Obviously, it's a lot better than doing it where you just get 2, which is what we were doing before this machine. So this is all connected up quite nicely now, and yeah, we've got input and output also automatically doing that, so that's useful for us. So yeah, I've kind of changed this area around here to make this corner just for the empowerer. Now I was looking at this a minute ago as well. So here's the empowerer. It's not too bad to make. A couple of iron casings, which we've done plenty of before. The double battery, so you need a single battery, which is a bit of Estonia, an advanced coil, which nickel nuggets, basic coil. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but it's not like difficult. And then some Indori crystals, which we can get from our atomic reconstructor with the use of iron. And then a Estonia crystal, which that's fine. The only other thing we'll need are the display stands. So we need several of these, of course, because we need 1 for the empowerer and then 4 more. So we need 5 of those display stands in total. So let's see, ethnic green block. Oh, quartz. Aha. Now, I didn't actually see this before, but we are going to need some quartz, basically. So you guys know what that means. We're going to be off to the nether. And oh, that's quartz as well. I really should have done the recipe for this a bit better, but never mind. Copper, electron tube, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. And what was the other thing? Yeah, more advanced coil. Okay, now I'm not sure I even have the obsidian to do this. So I'll have a look really quickly, and if I don't, then I'll go and get that off camera, and we'll set up a little hub somewhere, probably a little platform, for our nether portal. Let's see if these guys have done anything yet. We've got a bee grub from that one. Oh, here we go, wax comb. So these are the things, the wax combs are the things that we basically, oh, almost died, as in my laptop, not me. These are the things we want to chuck into our presser, and then we'll get the pressed wax, and from there we can get the materials to make our big backpack, which will be useful. So I was making some soy milk here earlier, I do a lot of that. So I just want to chuck this stuff in the fridge while we're here. Yep, okay, all good. Alrighty, so here we go, you get pressed wax from these, you get 2 per one. by the looks of it. So there we go, 4 of those. Now I wonder actually if we can start making this iron backpack before we go to Nether, because that might be useful. If I can kind of, let's see, so we need 4 of those, so we need 4 of those, which we have. That's not a problem. Oops, and then we'll need a chest and some wool. I believe we have everything. I'll just do a little double check over in my storage area, my inconveniently located storage area. So I definitely have the leather, there it is, and there's 3 wool. Well, we can just make up a load more wool from this stuff, can't we? So, was that it? Oh, a chest, that was it. I knew I was forgetting something. There we go. Let's drink some cherry juice, see if we can get that speed boost. Oh, did I not drink it, or not sure what happened there? There we go, okay. Yeah, it's quite useful, this cherry juice, for the speed boost. Sort of like getting reliant on it now, though, and don't ever want to be moving around without it. Alrighty, let's see. So for the backpack, just a crafting bench. Oh, we don't have this stuff because we need to combine it first. Of course. So there we go. Right, now we should be able to do this, right? So we should be able to get our basic backpack like that. And then for irons, we're going to need 3, 6, 7 iron and another chest. Now, I should have brought the iron with me. Back we go again. But I think having the extra backpack might be useful when we're in the Nether, and we can actually start getting not just the quartz that we need, but we can get some other things too. Oh, and I was meant to check for obsidian. None in there. I know I have some, but I'm not sure what I've done with it. I'm pretty certain I haven't used it. Oh, this is annoying. Well, I may need to just go have a look around off camera then. Oh, it wasn't there. 3. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to need to get some more of that stuff. And now I've forgotten why I came over here. Iron, that was it. So I'm going to need 7 iron, aren't I? So, oh, we actually have enough there for that. So I think we actually have enough to make our backpack, don't we? Haha. Awesome. So what I'll do, we'll make this backpack up really quickly because we've come this far. We just as well finish this painful process off. So let's do that. There we go. So you can see in here, we've got all these extra slots now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 9 times 4, 36 extra slots. It's a whole other inventory. That is awesome. So I need to now go and get myself some obsidian so that I can get the nether portal going on. And then we'll do the nether exploration together. And then I'll probably get the materials for the empower and stuff ready off camera. And then we'll build it together on camera. So I will be right back. There it is, guys. The nether portal is all set up. I didn't want to do it anywhere too close to what I'm doing because the noise just is really annoying. But at the same time, I wanted it kind of close to our storage area, so that's why it's gone there. So let's enter the nether for the first time. Here we go. Now be prepared for some serious lag. This is going to be pretty bad, I think. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't lose a nice laptop through this, but let's see what happens. Okay, so we're in there. We are in there officially, but not a lot going on. Oh! Don't want to jinx it, that wasn't too bad. And look at that, we've got some cobalt right there, which... Oh, we don't have our pickaxe isn't good enough. Haha. I did not realise that. Okay, but by the looks of it, there's loads of cobalt and the ardite here as well, but we need to upgrade our pick for that. But the main thing that we're here for is, of course, the quartz. And it looks like there's a decent bit of that here. So that's pretty awesome. I probably won't do too much on cam in there, but it's really just going to be me collecting quartz at the moment. It looks like a good starting area because we're kind of protected there in this little sort of cove area here. And then hopefully out in that way and up through there, there'll be plenty of things to explore. But yeah, pretty happy with that. So I'm going to go and get all this quartz. And then when we get back, we'll have a look at doing the... what's it called? The empower, that's the one. So we'll have a look at building that, which is of course why we're here in the first place. So let me go and mine all this stuff and I'll be back in just a sec. Alright guys, well as you can see we're now back from the nether. I've been getting on with doing a little bit, so I've made 5 display stands. Obviously we're trying to get to the point where we build the empower, and we need 4 display stands to go around the empower and 1 as part of it, so I've made 5. So the next thing to do is probably crack on with these iron casings. So we're going to need 2 iron gears to get us started. And yes, oh no, that's blood, not iron. Dang, I thought we had iron in there, but we don't. Let's drink some of this. So we need to get some iron going on, so we're going to need 2 gears, is 8 iron for that. And then for the iron casings, they also need 4 ingots each, so that's another 8, so we need 16 iron in total. Luckily we have a lot. So I've got 7 there, so we just need another 9. There we go. So I'll go and get those going on, and then see what else we can be doing. My inventory is like really messy at the moment, but it's kind of handy because I've got a lot of the stuff that I need on me. Alrighty, let's just chuck in that. So while that's doing that, let's have a look at the battery. So Indori crystals, which basically, we're going to need some iron for this too. Okay. So basically, one iron is one crystal, and we are going to, if I go to the right bit, need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So we need 5 iron for that. That's to make our double battery. Oh, but 5 for this one as well. So we actually need 10 iron. So 10 more required for that. This is where it's becoming a pain, having my storage so far away from my work area. And I'm going to need to do something about that because it's getting a little bit annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? That's what I said. While I'm over here, let's just check and see if we need anything else. So I've got some nickel nuggets on me. I'm not sure if I have enough. Some Restonia, some black quartz. Okay, so we need some Certus to turn that in to the black quartz. And you know what? Let's just put in. Can I put these in here? Oh, that's handy. That's very handy as it happens. Anything that I don't think I'm going to need right now, I want to remember to put that back. So let's just keep that there. Yeah, okay. So let's have a look. So we've got our battery going on. We've got this going on. That's all fine. The Restonia I've got on me. The display stand I've got. Yeah, okay. I think we now have everything that we need. But we'll see. I normally make some sort of mistake, so maybe we don't. But I'm feeling like I've got this right this time. Is this done yet? Probably should be right. So we've got some Invar in there. Ooh. Okay, so I've accidentally made that. I didn't mean to make that. It's probably not the end of the world, but yeah, okay. So let's get this going on. And while that's thinking about that, we can get some of this going on. So I'm going to need, let's see, just one, I think. So we'll just make this one for now. Not a problem. And what else was I doing here? Oh, I need to get this iron smelted up, don't I? I've got 10 of it, which we can do like this. It's better to do it this way to be a little bit more efficient, and then by using the tiny coal. And in fact, we can just speed this up a little bit. There's no point wasting time. And what else? Well, actually, I can get on with the casings. Now, do I have sticks over here? I think they're actually over where we just came from. How much iron do I have left? 3 ingots. So this is because I accidentally made the Invar, which is a little bit annoying, but never mind. So I'm going to need 1 more iron ingot, which I'll just chuck that in. It's not the best way of doing it, but never mind. So while we're waiting for that, at least I can go and get the sticks. So I was making up all the display stands off camera, and then I thought to myself, well, you know, these people are watching modded because they presumably enjoy modded, and they might want to see a bit of the process. So I figured I would show you guys the process of me making the Empower It rather than doing that off camera. So let me know down in the comments if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff, more of what I'm doing when I'm making this kind of stuff, or less, or whatever the case may be. And I will see what I can do. All right, come on. What was that? 4. Boom. There we go. Now that that's done, I think this should be done as well. So this is, I think, the secret is you've got to try and do as much as you can simultaneously, and that way you can be a lot more efficient. And this should be about done too. There we go. Okay. I'll put this back in here because otherwise I'll forget. And that should be enough now to get our iron casings going. There we go. 2 of those. Beautiful. So we've got that, so it's just a double battery, so let's start with a single battery. So, let's do our 10 iron actually, in the atomic reconstructor. What? 8 iron? Why am I short of iron? I did derp up. Oh, sorry guys. I was sure I had that right. I think, maybe when it all was mixing up into Invar, I think that kind of confused me, and, yeah, I guess that's what happened. Okay, well, it won't take us long to do 2 more. My bad. You know, when I run along, like, I don't know why, but I've just got into the habit, or I just run like this the whole time, I'm jumping. But I'm wondering if that's like really annoying to watch when I'm on camera. So I've been conscious of this, and I've been trying not to do it so much. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think. If when I'm running and I'm like running and jumping like this, is it annoying or not? Like, let me know. Leave me a comment. I'd be interested to see. I'm actually going to just get on with the half of this for now and make up our first battery, just because we can, which actually we can do in here, I think. So what are we missing? This one. Oh, of course, I haven't made up my coils yet. Let's make up the coil. And we're going to need this coil to make that one as well. And now I believe we can make this up. So we have our single battery. So to make the double, we just need the single. Oh, but we need another coil. So actually, we can put another one of these in here, like this. And I think I'm just going to turn all the redstone I have on me into Restonia, because you use a lot of it, and even if I don't need it all right now, I will need it at some stage. So we'll get the iron done as well. Turn back into the Indori crystals again. And let's see, is this done? Yes, it is. So where were we? So we want to make up one of these. And then, oh, do I have enough nickel? Dang. Oh, and I think, unless there's some nickel left in here, which there isn't, I'm lagging, but there isn't, I don't think I have any more nickel. In fact, I'm sure I don't. So I'm not going to waste my time again to have a look. But that's a bit of a problem, because I'm going to need it. Let's see what else I can do. I think there really is just that, isn't it? Okay, you know what? I'm going to need to just go off to my mine area and see if I can find some nickel. One thing I find really useful actually is, I'll just show you this bit. So we put nickel ore there, and it says they're found in overworld from Y5 to Y20. That's like really useful I find like a really useful little addition in this mod pack that shows you, you know, where all of that stuff is. Makes my life a lot easier. All right, so I'm going to go and try to find some more nickel, and then we should have enough to get our power up and running. All right, guys, we are back. I've got the nickel that we need, so hopefully now, let's have a look here. We should be able to make this up. So what bit were we on? We are missing, oh, like everything. Well, how did I do that? Oh, that's why. This is what I'm looking at. So to add this, it's just this battery that we need. And to add that, it's just this that we need, and we can make one of those right now. Okay, so this battery, we can add that in there. Then the Empower, we can add that in there, and we have our setup ready to go, and our quest complete. So let's have a look. Let's get the quests. Where are we? So this one here opens up all of this stuff as well, which is awesome. So that's complete. Let's claim our loot chest, and we got what? Diorite, andesite, and granite. I mean, it's like a present from your grandma, isn't it? It's a present, but you just don't want it. Never mind. I'm sure we'll get some good stuff at some point. Yeah, let's just put all this stuff in now, I suppose. So we can have this place down there, and there, one over here, and one there. Alrighty, so that's our Empower set up. Now, of course, this isn't ready to go yet. We need to connect all of this up. And I think the way I'll do this is by putting the wires, for want of a better word, underneath like this, and then putting some facades over the top like that, so it'll be quite kind of nicely hidden like that. Now I'm going to actually, I'm just thinking about this, play around with a few designs off camera, I think. So I think I'm going to need to go into creative mode to see what's going to look good here. But then our Empower will be set up, and I'll do the actual building stuff on camera. Just want to try out a couple of different things. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And after we do that, we're getting through this first page of quests quite nicely. There's a few different things we could look at. So the grindstone would be pretty good. As it says here, you can double your ores with it. So it's probably going to be the next one that we look to do. Yeah, probably the next one we look to do, but because that will be obviously a very awesome thing to do. And hopefully our loot chests pick up a bit from here on out. So let me go and try these designs out, come back, and then we'll pretty much be completing the Empower setup. Alright guys, so here we are, we're back at the workshop, and I've just been doing a little bit off camera, setting up a few things over here. So as you see now, our display stands are starting to get a bit of RF stored in them, and they are connected up to the Empower, as you can see here. So basically I've just run these flux ducts around like this, and then over like that, as you can see, and that's all kind of connected up. Probably, like, I might look to change this around a bit in the future. For now, I'm just trying to basically get it like functional and whatever. So yeah, you know, it looks okay, I think. The one thing I wanted to change is obviously these wires here don't look great. So what I've wanted to do is, I've got the materials ready, but I thought I'd do this on cam. I want to make up some of these things. So these are called structural ducts. So we need, as you can see, iron nuggets and lead ingot. Yes, for a minute there I was confused, but I was like, no, I did do this off camera. There's my iron nuggets. So let's just make up a load of these. I actually didn't plan this out, 18 of each. That just happened by accident. That's awesome. And then I've made more than I need because I'll use them in the future. The factory blocks, let's maybe just do say that many for now, because I might need this in the future. But what we can do here, we could kind of wall this in, but I think for now what I want to do is just kind of do this. And then maybe I wall that in or something like in the future, but for now, just like this to hide these leads is a good way to go, I think, because it just looks a little bit untidy. And there's no need for us to have access to those on any sort of regular basis. So we've got some spare ones of those, that's good. This now, this is kind of what I was worried about. It looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Because there's no kind of connection. So what I think is like the facade things that I've put, what do you even call these things? Oh, covers, that's it. The covers that I've put here look okay, but in between these things, I think we might want to do something a bit different. So it looks more like a machine that's connected up that way, So what could we do? I did consider this being a possibility because I thought about this in advance and thought perhaps this isn't going to work and look very good. And maybe I thought we could use marble because it's like, similar to this bit here. So I should actually have some marble here somewhere, I think. Possibly out in this chest just here. Yes, we do. And I'll try, I guess this will work, right? If I do, probably only need a few of them, but this should look better, I think. Let's see how this goes. So oops. Nothing to undo. I try to use undo all the time. It only works for chisels and bits, but every time I place a block in the right place, in the wrong place, I immediately think, let's undo that. Wow. And as you can see, that happens quite a lot to me because my placing skills are sort of below par, you could say. But hopefully this will look better and kind of make it look like a connected machine. Yeah, I think that looks better. I'll let you guys comment on that. And if there's like an overwhelming public demand to go back to these things, then perhaps I will. But I think actually that kind of looks good, just like that. So these things are, they're getting close to their full potential. They are all now full. Okay. So our Empowerer has been set up. It's ready to go. Obviously we did this as part of the quest, this one here. And now we have a whole load of quests available to us. And I don't know where we're going to go with this because I haven't really looked into it, to be honest. But I'm thinking that'll be what we do in the next episode where we get on with some more quests. So what I'll probably do is have a look off camera and see about what we want to do with that. So this little workshop, to be honest, I'm quite happy with. We've used quite a lot of it already, as you can see. I think a few more machines around this way. And, I was kind of thinking what might be good is if I could get all the machines that you see here that would be appropriate to go in this building, we could put those in here. And then this sort of workshop, which, as I said, we named it the Buzybee Workshop, but it's workshop number 1, right? This could be like our little first page of the quest workshop for it's like a whole new game, like this. And then see how we got Factorio, so we could build a factory, right? It makes sense. And then maybe like theme our factories going through. So the first one, the Buzybee Workshop number 1, themed for those original quests with all those machines, and then in the factory, put the factory machines. And it could just be a nice way that we develop through this pack whilst doing the quests and progressing through the pack. So yeah, just a thought I had that I wanted to share with you guys. I do like to get your feedback on this. But yeah, let me know what you think. Now, I was trying to take off all of my shiny armor stuff because I was going to say goodbye. And there's a squid who's photobombing our outro here. Get away. All right, he's gone away. He learnt his lesson, so fair play to him. So I'm like semi-drowning here. This looks like I've got my boots on still because I can't get them out at the moment. I could put that up there actually. But it kind of looks like I've been had like these concreted boots put on and I've been like attacked by the mafia or something. Like if I was down here, they're like weigh me down, I'm going to drown. And do you know what, guys? I have no idea where that thought came from. It was a bit of a weird one, but yeah, let's maybe just not say anything about that. Let's do an emote. What can we do? I don't know. I don't know why I did that, but hey, at least it gave us a point to use the emotes again. So anyway, guys, that is the award there for weirdest outro I've ever done. But it is the end of the episode, unfortunately, because that's all we have time for today. So, as always, guys, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time.